What's up, mini truck? Alright, today we're going to change the oil on the old Suzuki because the dudes that did the maintenance on this thing overfilled it. So let's take a look. Camera kid, you want to grab the camera? Here, come on in over here, kid. And let me get a raggy. Hold on a second. Ooh, magnetic. Alright, whoa. Wipe off our dipstick. Oh no, it's good. Oh, wait a minute. What line should I go by? That line or? I don't know. Let's check it one more time. I feel like if it curves in, it's gonna maybe be higher on that side. Because you can't tell, but the dipstick kind of curves into the pan. I mean, it's right on the money if I go by that one, so I don't know. Oil's cheap. I think I'm just going to change it, and then we'll know for sure. Okay, kid? No, show you the kid. You gonna help? Yeah? Alright. Alright, so what we're gonna do is fire it up. Gotta get the oil good and hot. We got some chores to do with it, so we'll do that really quick, and then we'll pull it in and drain it. And also, I'll show you guys later, I think the wrong oil filter's on here. They used a Napa Gold 1394, which is a good filter, but I don't think it's the right one. So we're gonna take a look. Alright, so this thing's been sitting for overnight plus a while. Let's see how it starts up. I don't know if you gotta pump it. Alright, gotta pump it probably to maybe set the choke or something. Fired right up, sounds mint. Alright, we'll let it warm up a little bit.
No.
Tokyo Drift.
Whoa. Ooh. Oh, that was great. That was great. Just hold one side down.
Oh man, mini truck sure is handy, Bojandy. Work is easy when you got a mini truck, kid. Alright, it's safe to say the oil's good and hot now. 17. Step 1, make sure you can put oil back in it. So pop the seat off. Put that back there. Okay. Let's hope a gorilla didn't put it on. Alright, that's good. From what I read on the internets, it's supposed to take 3 quarts. Alright, you can't always trust everything on the internet, but I was doing a little bit of research, and supposedly 51348 Wix is supposed to be the right filter for this engine. I'm just going to see if it spins on good and make sure there's no wobbly guys going on. We don't want our filter to be loosey-goosey. We want it to sit good, and we want to make sure that this gasket is really nice and fits up properly with the housing. So we'll see if this works. If it doesn't work, I'll put the old oil filter back on, or I'll just have to get a new one at Napa or something. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that definitely fits good. Looks like it's square on the housing and everything else. So, alright, I'm going to take a little bit of this oil, lube up the gasket a little bit. Got little drippy dogs on there. I mean, we'll when we fire this thing up, check to make sure there's no leakies on it. I'm gonna have to move this camera to tighten it up, but I'll tighten this up and then we'll put the drain plug back in and fill it. Alright, so let's do a little filter comparison here. This 1394 Napa Gold is what was this is what was on here, and this is the filter I heard is what you want to use. You can see the size difference, so this is gonna hold more oil, which is, you know, beneficial. The mating surfaces seem to be right. The thread seems to be right. This has larger holes, so this will probably flow more oil. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they were using these because this is a cheaper filter. It's smaller. So 51348 is what you want. The thing that I like about this filter is my Toyota pickup uses it, and my New Holland tractor uses it, and now this mini truck uses it. So if you can have one filter for all those applications, you're saving money. So, I mean, we'll find out when I fire the thing up. Hopefully it doesn't leak and everything else. So we'll see. I'll keep this handy just in case I have to spin this one back on. But yeah, I'd say this is what you want for your Suzuki Carry with that 51 spec on the engine code or whatever. So 51348. If this engine takes 3 quarts of oil and you use that smaller oil filter, it's going to look like the engine's overfilled, which makes sense. 3 quarts of oil plus that larger oil filter, I bet you it's going to be dead nuts 3 quarts, right on the money. Alright, got 1030 Walmart mini truck race oil. This is a conventional oil, not synthetic or anything, so I don't even know who makes this for Walmart, but probably the same people that make it for Costco and Sam's. I mean, Sam's is Walmart, so it's all the same stuff. Mini truck will love it. It will think it's delicious. Yeah, I don't know if I want to, I mean, I doubt anyone puts synthetic in this thing. You know, the engine's kind of old, so I don't know if I want to put a real slippery synthetic in here. Okay, Let's just see where it's reading at the dipstick now. And I know it's going to be high just because that filter's dry. But I'm just kind of curious. It's high. Let's we're going to fire it up and let it idle for a little bit. I let the truck sit for a little bit. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, right on the marks. Okay, 3 quarts of oil, and you got to make sure you're using the right filter. A DD51T Wix 51348, 3 quarts, 1030, Walmart race oil or whatever you want to put in it. 17 mil drain. That's how many kilometers are on it. So, all right, cool. I'm glad that's figured out. Okay, well, hopefully that will help someone out that has one of these or maybe just purchased one. I appreciate you sticking around watching the video. If you haven't already subscribed, maybe consider doing that. We're going to do more mini truck stuff in the future. Thanks for watching.